Right. I'm in the mood for some fantasy. This next news story is going to blow people's minds.
Yeah.
This has got to be the story of the year so far. Forget about COVID, forget about protests, forget about Trump, forget about everything else. This is the biggest story of the year.
Okay, so you've kind of hyped it up a little bit there, but so this is the.
It's right up there with Rome, Ben. It's right up there.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just reporting what the people say, okay? Right. So anyway, this is an extension to the halfling armies that TT Combat do. Now, we've been sort of getting a flavour of halflings from Jerry over the last couple of weeks and sort of building up his army for using Kings of War and stuff. These are the halfling shield maidens, which are looking pretty badass. They're going to be available.
Stay tuned, guys. We're almost there, but we're not there yet.
They're going to be available over on their web store. You get the ability to pick up either sort of like the standard sort of hand weapon shield style shield maidens. You can also get yourself a command element as well, which you can see at the front of the unit there too. But possibly the best of these three releases, because there's another two, is the Walrus Riders.
Money shot! There's the money shot right there.
So you've seen halflings riding goats. You've seen halflings riding rabbits. You've seen halflings riding ponies. Have you seen halflings riding walruses? Now you have.
I have never seen anything ride a walrus. I really haven't. This is incredible. Yeah. I have, since seeing this, I don't know, maybe this makes me weird or something, but I've been trying to imagine what it would be like to ride a walrus.
Slow and bumpy.
Imagine it operates like a fantasy jet ski. They're fine in the water, but once they hit land, they're going to come to a shocking stop.
Oh, halflings on walrus. Who, in this year of 2020, where everything is blindsiding us, okay, this takes it for me. I would, if you had said to me at the end of last year, 2020 will be the year of the halfling riding on a walrus, I went, nah.
If you had said,
who would ever think of that?
If he had said to you, we're all going to be locked in our houses for months, you'd be like, maybe, but a walrus?
I love that. I absolutely do. I think every fantasy army should now have their own contingent of halfling ladies on a walrus. It's
pretty special.
Have you ever seen walrus fighting?
They are brutal.
Oh, they really are, yeah.
They're absolutely brutal. You know, look here. I'm not joking. That is a formidable thing. Imagine the stench. Imagine the smell of fish whenever they come at you. It would be incredible. It would be overpowering.
But what are they?
Morale, you know.
Is it a unit of walruses or walrusi?
Walrusi, I think.
Is it a murder of walrus? What
I would probably call it a shield walrus.
That's good.
Okay. Right. Yes. So I'm going to quickly move on to the third element of the releases that they did for the halfling army.
Oh, it's a herd. So it's a herd of
walruses. But anyway, so the third set...
Or a pod.
It's okay, Ben. We'll get the words out.
Or a huddle, apparently, too.
The worst part is here, while he's looking up what a flanger walrus is called, is he's the one who's in control of showing everybody at home the pictures, so we have to wait on him.
A flange of walrus. Yeah, I like it.
The third set of releases aren't quite as impressive, but they're still quite impressive to me because I love bears, and it's a set of war bears for use in your army as well.
Hello.
So these are a set of heavily armored bears for you to put as part of your army, charging forward to break the enemy ranks and destroy them. I kind of like the fact that they've sort of blinged these bears out a bit and like stuck gems all over them. It clearly means they really, really care about their bears. So
yes, they're Care Bears.
They care about that. Yes. Oh dear.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, that's your.
The only thing that they're missing is Romans.
Yes.
Yep.
So we should get the legendary Romans riding on bears again, man. It's
that's a meme that will never die.
We could get Romans riding on walruses.
Dude, if we get them walrus, right, I reckon we could have a lot of stuff riding on them. I'm thinking Necrons. I'm thinking Necrons
Should say Primaris. They're on everything.
riding into battle on Walrus. I think the GW. I think the 40K tournament scene would appreciate such a
You're
thing.
right. GW
And what we'd do is
definitely
we'd
gonna
basically they count as you have Primaris on motorbikes. Forget the motorbikes. Put Primaris on Walrus. Counts as Primaris on bikes. There's some hefty, dangerous Walrus.
Very true.
I like it.
Snakebite orcs just replace all their boars with walrus eye.